What is Tomi Lahren? What network is she on anymore? Is she on Fox? Or
no, she's not really on any.
Is it internet?
Yeah.
You know, the bigger question is, what the fuck happened to Glenn Beck? What happened? Where did he go? We knew that the Blaze was on its way down quite a while ago, but
he got into a polyamorous thing, and now he's like going through a self journey. He
started a cult.
I have no idea. You know? That was all untrue. I have no idea.
No, it's just funny because he's responsible for bringing Tomi Lahren into the world for us.
Mm-hmm.
And she gets a Lahren because that's how it's spelled. So Lahren, Tomi Lahren, is going to blame liberals for something in particular that's been a cultural phenomenon recently. And I don't know how she's going to blame us for that when it's obviously like a 4chan thing. So we'll get right to it. Here we go.
Not only is it insanely dumb, it's downright pathetic. This isn't a social media problem, a Tide problem, or even a medical problem. It's a parenting problem, like many things wrong with modern society.
She's talking about the Tide Pod Challenge.
Oh,
if you haven't figured that out yet.
Oh, teenagers are doing like 3 teenagers did a stupid thing. Oh my god!
Who would have thought that teenagers would do something stupid?
What?
No,
never, no, they're
like
rational
unprotected
adults.
sex. That's something smart to do as a teenager.
And I know what you're thinking. The Tide Pod Challenge couldn't possibly be political, could it?
No, it's not political at all, you dumbass.
It's not. It's just stupid thing a few teenagers did. It's not a trend, guys. Everyone be aware. This is not a trend.
No.
Most teenagers are smart enough to go, well, that's a stupid thing that I'm not doing.
It's
just like most teenagers are smart enough to go, I'm not gonna put my genitals on the internet. Like, most teenagers are smart enough to figure this the fuck out. They may not be smart, but they're smart enough to know not to eat soap.
Have you met many teenagers?
I have, and they're awful.
I've met them, and I am one currently.
They punch holes in walls. They don't know how to swear very well, even if they thought they did.
Yeah, Alex Jones proved that last week.
Yeah, they just, they're just figuring this out. They have no idea what money is, which is great.
Because you could take it from them so easily.
They just don't know anything. Most teenagers figured out, I don't want soap in my mouth, no matter how cool it makes me look. Like, most of them figured that out. And then a few of them, like 3, went, what would be weird is if I ate this. And every one of their friends went, don't eat that, man. And they're like, film me. And they're like,
okay, you're stupid.
Do it. Like,
well, you got to get them internet points.
Well,
exactly. All those internet dollars that like shows like ours are raking in.
Well, we would make more if we would take some sort of concerted effort to eat Tide Pods or something like that on our channel.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, no,
but then that would give people the indication that that's the majority of our content is trying to dare one another to do stupid shit.
I don't have time for that shit.
This isn't, this is X and welcome to Utah Outcasts. This isn't like, we're going to do some jackass kind of things. No. Anytime, I loved watching shit like that when I was a kid and a teenager, especially because it was people doing stupid shit and getting hurt that I didn't have to experience myself.
Yeah.
That's what I think about this Tide Pod Challenge. 1 or 2 people did it and they fucked themselves up majorly. And I'm
super dangerous.
Laughing.
Don't do it.
I'm laughing because it's a giant fucking joke now. Like that you have people on the right over here, Tomi Lahren and all these other fucks on Fox News where they're like, oh, it's such a terrible thing. It's these kids are doing these stupid things. It's like, and people like us are just like
Oprah and the Rainbow Party again. Like, you guys remember the Rainbow Party?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember that one? Oh, girls are wearing different colored lipsticks and blowing guys. First of all, that's not how blowjobs work, Oprah. You know better than that.
Or the myth of the bandana out of the back pocket, depending on which color you hang out, means that what you're into kind of thing.
Yeah. I started wearing. You guys remember those rubber bracelets, like the stupid rubber? Yep. Yeah.
Support our troops. Yeah. It started with that, but
no. The thin ones, not the Live Strong ones, the thin ones.
Mhm.
And there was a thing, and I was in high school, and all the boys thought this too, that if you wore black ones and you broke them, then the girl would have to have sex with you. And
Oh, teenage brains.
Yes.
Oh,
and
teenagers.
I as a 13-year-old went, no. But I read in a magazine that if I wore them, I wore 8 of them, and then every time I got 8 ounces of water, I could switch a wrist, and that meant I was getting enough water for the day, which is dumb, and that's not how water works. But it's fine. Like, so I started wearing them, and my dad goes, "Felicia, we need to talk about your bracelet."
Oh, no.
I'm like, "Are you serious, Dad?"
Jesus
And he
Christ,
goes-
Dad, really?
Yeah, he's like, "Why are you wearing those?" I'm like, "To count my water. There's 8 of them." And he's like, "Is that really why you're wearing them?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Are you referring to the sex thing?" He's like, "Yes." I'm like, "Dad, 1, they're really hard to break. They don't just like break. 2, I'm not having sex with someone because they break a
Took
bracelet.
a bracelet
That's
off you.
dumb." Like,
Well, you broke my bracelet. I guess that
I
means.
guess I have to fuck you
I
now.
guess we. I don't really want to, but you broke the bracelet. Those are the rules.
them's the rules.
Now, you know, guys, we've done what we've always fucking done before. We've let Tommy talk for 16 seconds,
and
and we're 7 minutes deep into this shit.
you're hot.
Uh-huh.
Fine.
All right,
I'm
let's let her
gonna-
finish.
Sure. Let her talk.
Let's see. What else does she have to say?
Actually, yes, it is. It's just the latest symptom of a larger problem, the breakdown of the American family. It's what happens when kids aren't taught boundaries, respect, consequences, or logic. Parents
Wait. Or illogic? That's what I heard her just say.
Or she said or logic. She said
Oh,
or
oh.
logic.
Look, most parents
Are trying not to
Cover-
kill their kids. God damn it.
cover the "don't put that in your mouth" at a fairly young age.
The vast majority.
I'm
A
Once-
lot of times.
once
Every day.
once they hit that teenage mark, like 14 and up. Look, if you put something in your mouth, that's on you.
Yeah. I'm not going to
That's
take.
on- no.
If you can read the warning labels, and I know you can,
Yeah.
that says don't put this in your mouth,
Yeah.
that's not on me as a parent anymore. And I'm not a parent, but like that's not on the parents at this point.
Right.
That's it's so
But it's
incredibly
so easy to be
stupid.
food, not food. Food, not food.
It doesn't look like food. It doesn't smell like
The
food.
kids from the torture house in Arizona, okay? These who didn't know what cops were. These are just regular kids who were
Yeah.
like, I bet I
Right.
could get YouTube hits. Like, and that's stupid. It is stupid.
Right.
And teenagers do this shit all the time. They're like, oh, I
Mhm.
bet I can jump off this. Like, yeah, they're so dumb. They're so.
Yeah.
How do you
But,
like your femur
it's
being
so
up
dumb.
to your armpit at that point?
Right.
Wait, I'm
But the-
still confused on what this has to do with politics.
Yeah,
it doesn't have anything to do with it.
No, I'm just going to let her play out the rest of it, and we'll comment after. Whenever I can get this thing to play again. There we go.
nowadays are taught to live and let live. Just go with the flow. Let your teens express themselves. But this modern loosey-goosey method of parenting doesn't teach kids right from wrong or sane from insane. It produces wild animals that think they can do whatever the heck they want and get away with it.
Like being a fucking right-wing
That's
commentator. I mean,
Not-
Sure. Yeah.
sorry, I
nonsense.
said I was not going to interrupt, but I had to because
That's so dumb. That's so dumb. Like, I
So-
can't even.
Yeah.
Like, that's the dumbest. No, that's not what live and let live means, you jackass. Like,
No.
it's just. That's not even. God.
that's not a
You know,
cogent
live and let
argument.
die. You know, live and let die was not like a liberal anthem, right? Like, that was.
Oh, good song though. I love
Great
Wings.
song. Live and let.
I don't. She's equating eating soap,
She's saying that
eating laundry detergent to
progressive parenting. You know,
No,
if one of my kids came up to me and said, "Dad, I think I may be, the opposite gender in which I was assigned at birth," I'd be like, "Cool, let's talk about this. Let's go into the questions about it." Or
Yeah.
"Dad, I might be gay." You're like, "Okay, let's talk about this," because I'm cool with that shit. And my wife's like, "I'm so glad you're so good with this stuff because I don't want to have to deal with this." And I'm like, "That's fine." Because
I've already we've already had that conversation.
and it makes me sad.
That conversation.
God, it makes me sad.
You know how quick that conversation went?
Couple of seconds, right?
It went, "I'm afraid I might be gay," and all we said was, "So what if you are?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It's a curb that's not high.
The conversation that went with my mom was, I'm like, "Ooh, it might be blonde barista." And she goes, "Oh, blonde barista is a girl?" I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "You go that way?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Maybe.
And she's like, "Oh, okay." Like, that was the conversation.
Yeah.
Like this, but if I said to my mom, "I really, really, really want to eat Tide Pods," she'd be like,
No.
Yeah.
I just a doctor now.
I don't understand how, us being cool with these kind of ways of raising our children is equivalent to letting them eat laundry soap.
There's one that has consequences,
right?
Potentially death.
But, I mean,
and the other one that does not.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know this, but a girl eating my pussy is not going to kill me.
And she most likely won't die unless you close your thighs around her too hard.
I mean,
yeah, you don't want to pull a Pam Poovey on her, but
Oh, I was gonna go with the chick from Goldeneye, the Russian. Why can't I think of her name? Anyway,
Goldeneye.
Oh God! Now I can't think of her name.
I don't know. I'll just call her Ivana Crusherhead.
Yeah, exactly. Ivana. Exactly,
yeah, that's about as like on the nose you can get with fucking James Bond people. Exactly.
What's your name? Ivana Crusherface.
Parents used to wash their kids' mouths out with soap, and now kids are voluntarily eating it. Is this really where we are?
No.
Pay attention, parents, and do better. Social media addiction is another major issue. These teens surely know it's not smart to eat detergent, but because their value and self-worth is determined by video views and Instagram likes, they do it anyway.
And you're contributing to this, lady.
Yeah,
and how do you determine your value?
Yeah, exactly. Teenagers do really stupid shit for attention. Kind of been a thing teenagers do forever.
Yeah, as I talked about on the Patron show, where I talked about climbing a water tower, which was illegal, and then telling my kids about it. I'm like,
teenagers make great decisions. You know who are great decision makers? Teenagers.
I was like,
absolutely.
That is very, very fucking stupid.
So stupid.
Let me climb up this ladder that has no guard around it, and then go up to the top of this thing that's covered in all sorts of bird shit, and then just hang out over the edge of the rail. Yeah, that's smart. Yeah, that's super duper fucking smart.
I grew up in a home that loved me and wanted me and had all the right boundaries. And guess what I did? Broke those boundaries out of complete disrespect because I was an idiot. And you know what these teenagers are doing? Yes, you're right. They're trying to impress social media. But you know what a teenager did in my high school before social media was so pervasive? Spread skunk oil all over every vent they could reach because they had covered the locks on the doors on one door. You know what they didn't get attention for on social media? That. But you know what they still made the fucking news because it was so fucking horrifying. It was like this skunk oil. Like the teenagers been doing this shit forever. And guaranteed, like 30 years ago, long before social media existed,
they were eating something they shouldn't have eaten.
Somebody ate something they shouldn't have, and they went to the goddamn hospital, and the rest of the teenagers stood around going, well, that was a stupid fucking thing they did.
Let me remind you of the Simpsons episode where they made a joke about the Three Stooges ward, where they were like, oh, you don't want to see what kids have been doing after watching TV. Let me show you the Three Stooges ward, where like people were hit with fucking wrenches and stuff. It's like, kids are going to do stupid shit because that is the very nature of children.
Yeah,
back to
it absolutely is.
Aristotle, and there's going to be teenagers doing stupid shit, and Aristotle's going to be bitching about the teenagers with their written language and shit. Like, it's just it's a thing, Tommy.
It's been a problem. It's been a problem, and it's going to continue to be a problem because
do stupid things, and now we have modern medicine to save them from their goddamn stupid asses. That's how it works. Because we're big dumb apes, and we do stupid ape things for attention. Because, god damn it, we're dumb.
But seriously, does it taste like a? I mean, what if it would be like a Gushers, where you like bite into it and just
but like the worst kind of Gusher, because it's like you have the gel on one side and then the powder on the other.
Oh yeah, the powder.
The candy, the woman or the candy. I just need clarification.
That's fake. That's piss. That's what that is.
It is not.
Female orgasm is a fucking myth. Let me tell you what right now.
I can tell you.
We're gonna fight right the fuck now.
I'm doing it just because of that.
I can tell you from experience, it's probably pee.
I can tell you from experience,
All
it's most definitely not.
No. I mean, to be fair, she might have just peed on me, but it's
fine. It's fine. Fine.